It has been a week of indescribable emotions after the deadly Central VPA shooting in St. Louis. Tonight, we hear more about one of the victims from a colleague and friend. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Kelly Jackson.
And I'm Holden Kurwicki. Two people died in that shooting, student Alexzandria Bell and teacher Jean Kuczka. 5 on your side's Elise Schoenig sat down exclusively with a close friend of that teacher today. She's live tonight outside of Central VPA.
Yeah, so Collegiate School shares the same building space here as Central VPA High School. I talked to Heather Kristof, who is the athletic director and the PE teacher over at Collegiate. She shared a gym space with Jean Kuczka every single day. In our interview today, Kristof told me her life will never be the same after Monday's shooting. If you had to start somewhere, can you talk about just what this week has been like for you and everyone there?
Just a lot of emotions, a lot of emotions. The best part to me is just being able to see the students lately. I was at the vigil on Wednesday and I saw a bunch of our students and it was, give me a hug, I want to see you.
Another thing here is your connection with Jean, obviously. For starters, I just want you to tell me a little bit about, your relationship with her and just sort of, the time you've spent working with her.
It was, what do you need? I can help you. Do you need this? We can share our equipment, and just very accommodating, very kind, very approachable.
I think at some point you'll realize that she's not in that space anymore.
I've already thought about that. Seeing a sign on the door that has her name on it that she made, things like that is going to be difficult.
How do you think you would best explain the way that she's touched all the lives there of students, teachers, families?
She was dedicated. She was such a dedicated and kind person. I mean, she's going to be missed. She is already missed by so many. I literally can't even think about going into the building without seeing her.
What do you think your thoughts were in that moment when you guys didn't really know how much danger you were going to be in at the time?
For me, it was just trying to keep my students calm and safe. Like a lot of people have said, we didn't realize that it was a real threat. My students even said, is this a drill? And I said, I don't know about any drill that's going on right now.
Whenever you all do make that return, obviously nothing's going to be the same, but how do you think you'll all walk through that when it happens?
I think the biggest part is that we've all experienced it. So it's something that we can lean on each other, that's something that every single one of us has been through. So we all share that experience and we can talk to each other about it and we can heal from it.
Now, Kristof will join countless others tonight in front of the school for a vigil to honor Kuczka, Alexzandria Bell, and all 7 of those students and faculty members who were injured during that shooting. And we're going to continue to have coverage of that vigil tonight that starts right here at 7 p.m. You can see some people are already gathered for that vigil, again, to honor everyone after everything that's happened to these people here after Monday. Reporting live in St. Louis, Elise Schoenig, 5 on your side.
And there is a visitation for Jean Kuczka Sunday from 2 to 8 at Cutis Funeral Home in Afton. A funeral mass will be celebrated at the Cathedral Basilica of St. Louis. That's Monday morning at 10. Mrs. Kuczka is survived by her husband, 2 sons, and 3 daughters. She also had 6 grandchildren.